beautiful June Saturday afternoon here in Beverly, Massachusetts, and we are getting ready for Artsfest 2013. We'll be heading down Cabot Street and visiting all the vendors and some of the people browsing and shopping and having a good time. So join us and come along to Artsfest 2013.
Artfest with Wes Slate. How you doing today, Wes?
Perfect day, Andy. This is terrific. Last year was a little misty, so the vendors were all here, but it wasn't a big crowd. Today is just a perfect day.
It couldn't be more perfect. So what are you doing here today?
I'm once again this year I'm volunteering for Main Streets, and today we're pushing the Main Streets block party. We just approved two block parties in July and August on the 13th and August 3rd from 5:30 to 9:30 right here on Cabot Street. There'll be beer and wine, there'll be food and music, and it'll be terrific. It's a new effort of Main Streets and right in the middle of Ward 2, so I'm a happy ward councilor.
Absolutely, this is your ward. I mean, this couldn't be more spectacular.
This is terrific, yep.
What's your favorite part about the festivities today?
I think just the fact that it brings a lot of people into the downtown, and it also gives people a chance to see who probably drive through downtown but may not be down here or come to the restaurants at night, that there's a lot of interesting shops, there's a lot of activity, and it's a really friendly place. A lot of kids. Montserrat College of Art is right down the street. So there's a lot going on in Beverly and a lot in downtown and a lot in Ward 2, so it's very exciting.
And you can also come down and meet your city councilor or the mayor or other city officials. They're out here volunteering apparently.
Absolutely, right. And political candidates, there are plenty of those this year.
That's right, political candidates. It's a big year this year.
It is.
That's right. Yep. All right. Well, thank you so much for talking with us today.
And we're here in the booth of the Furniture Institute of Massachusetts. Is that correct?
Yeah, that's right.
And I'm standing here with
Philip Lowe. I'm the director of the Furniture Institute. We're right down on Water Street here in Beverly.
Mm-hmm. So. And as they say in the old commercial, I'm not only the director, but I'm also a carver, right? So, So Philip, tell us about what you're doing here with this what was a raw piece of wood stock. Tell us a little bit about how you shape this and what kind of tools you use.
Yep. Well, first of all, this is what they call a cabriole leg with a ball and claw foot. This happens to be made out of poplar. It's just a sample that I'm making right now. But what I'm carving is this, this dragon's foot that's holding a pearl of great price on here. Mm-hmm. And I use these different types of carving tools in order to shape it. These are, as you can see, different widths and different curvatures and so forth. Mm-hmm. And we use those in order to create the shapes of the ball and claw.
Mm-hmm. Now these look like they're pretty sophisticated and expensive set of carving knives. Is that so?
Yeah, they certainly are. This is a collection of over 45 years. So.
Mm-hmm. Now, how did you happen to get interested and involved in carving this kind of furniture and doing these kinds of things?
Well, I started off in high school, actually. My high school shop teacher showed up at the open house last week, and that was 45 years ago, and he was the one that sort of sent me in the right direction, and I went to school for that afterwards, and this is where I picked up some of these skills, and here I am today.
Mm-hmm. Now, is this, do you do this as an employee of the Furniture Institute and you get paid for it? Do you do custom work for people, or is this a hobby for, tell us about that.
The Furniture Institute offers different programs to, a variety of different people. We have a full-time program where somebody can come in for 1, 2, or 3 years, or you can also, take a weekend workshop or a week-long summer class, or we even have classes at night for people that they can come in for 3 hours once a week for 12 weeks. Mm-hmm. So.
Now, if I were a complete novice, how long would it take me before I could before I could create a cabriolet, something like you've been carving here?
Well, you usually have to have some basic skills to begin with. You have to have a machine woodworking class and a hand tool class. And, if you have those under your belt, then, you could easily saw out one of these feet, and then a carving class, you could probably, get started on something like this. Let's put it that way.
We're going to hold up for our cameraman here. And you said, what kind of wood did you say this is?
This happens to be poplar. This one's mahogany.
Okay.
If I was making it for a chair or some sort, this would be the material that I'd be working in.
Now, I understand mahogany is a pretty hard wood, right?
Well, it's actually the nicest wood to carve. That's why so many pieces were, done in mahogany in the 18th century. So.
Wow, this is so interesting. And tell us again how if people have if people want to get involved, what should they do?
Well, they can go to our website, furnituremakingclasses.com.
Okay,
or
say that again.
furnituremakingclasses.com.
Okay.
And we're right on Water Street in Beverly, down by the Jubilee Yacht Club.
Okay. Well, very good. Well, Philip Lowe, thank you very much for speaking with us. This has been quite an education.
Good.
Hi, I'm here with Sharon Levy. She is the proprietor of Ancient Echoes Arts Pottery, and it's very beautiful stuff. And how did you get started making pottery?
Interestingly enough, I had remembered an 8th grade class where I had made a pot, and after my children were in school, I now had the time to go explore something for me. And the instant my fingers touched the clay, I knew that this is what I should be doing for the rest of my life. And so with the children in school, they gave me the gift of time, and I went ahead and utilized it with beginning to do pottery.
And so did you take a class, or you have a wheel at home, or?
I went to a local school, and there I took a morning class. It started from there, and then we moved from where I was living. I went to university. I took some more classes.
Interesting.
Until I learned the craft. And then I started my own studio and continue with my own studio today, which is up in Chelmsford.
Now, do you use a particular kind of technique?
I prefer to do hand building.
I see.
And so you'll find some boxes here, and I like to embellish with 18 karat gold because they're worth the time and effort to do so, but also because the public's eye is generally educated for a machined edge, because that's what our generations know. I've also worked on the wheel. So the thrown pots or wheel-made pots have got the regularity of the machine. But the difference is that my hands and fingers are soft. We have flesh on the tips of our hands. So when you feel a pot like that or you see a pot like that, it will be round. But it is not perfectly round because it has the human touch in it. And so our hands are having a conversation. My hand is doing it, your hand is understanding it, and it simply feels good. So it's a very touchy-feely, kinesthetic kind of thing.
I would say it's a tactile experience.
A tactile experience. It's a great way.
Yeah. Do you use a certain type of clay, or?
Yes, I use stoneware. I have used earthenware in the past, but I like the hardness of stoneware. I prefer it over porcelain, which can be a little bit fussy from time to time. But I use different mixes of clay because of the refraction that I want from my glazes. So sometimes I'll use a light clay to get more refraction, sometimes a darker clay for more absorption. And so I'm playing with not just the top color, but I'm also playing with the underneath color, much like a painter decides what color he's going to do.
I see. Well, they're just beautiful pieces. When did you start selling them, and are you going around to craft fairs, I suppose?
I started that about 30 years ago, 25, 30 years ago. So I've been doing it for a little while.
So have you noticed people's interest in certain kinds of pottery have changed, or there's other things become more popular through time?
People look for different reasons. Sometimes it's for a wedding gift. Sometimes it's because of a unique design. Sometimes it's because they simply need a new mug for the office. So, because pottery crosses over into both art and craft. So we have a foot in both camps, and therefore there's an aesthetic to be achieved, but there's also a sculptural aesthetic involved. So it needs to be balanced. It needs to have the right feel to be the right thing for the right person.
So for those folks who couldn't come down today, which is a shame because it's a gorgeous day, how would they get to see some of your pottery or buy some of your pottery?
Well, they can go online at www.ancientechoesarts.com, one word, and do misspell echoes, E-C-H-O-S
Okay.
instead of E-S.
Okay.
And they can also come to the studio, which is at 19 Alpine Lane in Chelmsford, Mass. And you can also get me on Etsy.com, ETSY.com.
Well, thank you so much for talking with us
You're
today.
welcome. Thank you very much for having me.
All right, thanks.
People talk, say what they think what they say matters to me. Think it matters who's right or wrong, all the stuff in their head, they think that it's real. Think about us smashing around, see the glitter break the cold. People talk, say that they know what God thinks. How can that be? Try to tell me what's right or wrong. All the stuff in their head, danger I see. Inquisition, holy crusade. Keep it rooted, spread the blade. People talk, say what they want. Someone should drive the wolf from the door. Doesn't matter who's right or wrong. Three little pigs are going to war. One is the one that go from flipping over children's get mad. One is the one that go from flipping over children's get mad.
Hi, I'm here with Catherine Schmeck, or Katie Schmeck, I should say, who is the artist of all these beautiful paintings and drawings and sketchings. So, Katie, what brings you down here today?
I'm just wanting to do this for a while. I signed up last year but missed the deadline by probably 3 days. So I've had it in my calendar all year and just counting down when I could sign up, and I've just wanted at least one time where people can walk in, see my work, and it's been really exciting so far.
Well, that's great. And how long have you been doing this work?
I started doing small things in early high school, and this is all starting probably from 2011 is the earliest one that's here right now up until last week.
Yeah, and have you had any sales today?
Not today, not yet, but hopefully somebody buys something. That's the goal of the day.
Yes.
Mhm.
And how long have you been selling your work in craft fairs and things like that?
This is my first fair so far. I have a website where people have been checking things out and asking me questions, and then local people who've seen my stuff have come in and like bought a couple things, but no stranger as of yet, just neighbors and friends who've purchased some stuff, and I've done some things as gifts.
So can you tell me about the art a little bit? Is there any one in particular? I'm kind of drawn to this one here of the swimming person.
That one I got the inspiration for over Christmas break. We went on our first family vacation since I was 11. So my brother and I went snorkeling and got some underwater photos taken, and that's one of me being underwater. I got rid of the snorkel for artistic purposes, I guess. And I just kind of wanted to capture that first family vacation that we've had in years.
Where did you go?
We went to, that's from Jamaica. We went on a cruise
fantastic.
for a couple days, about 5 days.
That's really fantastic. You want to tell me about any of the other ones?
These two are the beginning of a series that I wanted to start. Little people using regular objects for different things. So
very cool.
those are ice climbers climbing a melted candlestick, a yodeler playing a flower like a horn, and those are the only two for
Those
that
are
one.
two
I have,
from
yeah.
that- from that one.
series right now. I have a couple more ideas, but I haven't started them yet.
And what are the mediums that you use?
I have been working in a lot of different mediums, trying different things. I'm still in school, so different things I can get my hands on. These are all drawings of either pencil, graphite, pen and ink, or charcoal. I've been really liking the oils, which are these right now, and some of the ones on the ground. And watercolor I just started this year, so I have a couple of those, and just acrylic for my first time painting.
Excellent. And so if somebody did want to get a hold of you, how would they do that? Tell us your website.
My website is katherineschmeck.com, and I have an email at katherineschmeck@katherineschmeck.com.
Okay.
Pretty easy to remember.
Okay.
And I have a card if you would like one.
Oh, please. I'll take a card. Thank you so much. All right, there it is.
All right.
All right, Katie. Thanks a lot.
Thank you very much. It was nice talking to you.
And I'm here with,
My name's Rob Ryder with RLR Custom Glass Pendants.
okay, and your first name is?
Robert.
Robert. And Robert, tell us about these pendants. These are all custom made. These are handmade by yourself?
Yes, I cut little pieces of glass and stack them and fire them at a kiln about 1400 degrees. And then I grind it and then fuse it again. I don't use any molds. It's all free form.
Okay. And this is actually the glass. Now, where do you get the raw material from?
It's all from the U.S. The colored glass comes from Bullseye Glass in Portland, Oregon, and the dichroic glass comes from Coatings by Sandberg in California.
Okay. Now, you mentioned a couple of terms, Bullseye Glass, and what does that mean?
Well, that's the manufacturer of the glass. They're
Oh,
out.
I
They're out in the West Coast.
Okay. And you have now. Where do you make these? At home? Do you have a?
I have a glass studio in my house.
You do,
Yes.
and you have a furnace and all the
Yeah,
equipment.
the
and everything?
kiln and everything.
And
Yeah.
everything.
Yeah.
And now, how long have you been doing this? Is this something that you came up with yourself, or is this something you saw being done and said, "I like this, and I'm going to try to do this"?
Yeah, I've been doing this for about 5 years now, and I almost burnt the house down when I first started. My wife bought me a kit for Christmas, a bead making kit,
Oh, wow.
and the glass melted onto the floor.
So that was almost the beginning and end of your your hobby,
So
right
it's
there.
trial and error. That's what it was.
And now, do you have a website? How do you sell these? Do you come?
Yes, I do. It's rlrcustomglass.com, and we sell only at craft fairs. I am a president of another company, and this is my hobby. So that's what we do. Yeah.
Are there any back here that that are in back of us here that you want to point out, maybe that you'd like to hold up closer to the camera, that are unique in your mind?
Well, because I don't use, it's all free form, and I don't use any molds. They're all different shapes and sizes, so they're all a little different.
So when you say you don't use a mold, what does this lay on? Some kind of a surface, or what?
Yes, a kiln shelf. So I cut pieces of glass and just fire it, and then it just goes into its own shape.
Very good. Well, Robert from RLR Custom Glass Pendants, thank you very much for joining us here at Beverly's Arts Fest, and good luck to you.
Yeah, thank you very much.
Never a dull moment here in the Beverly Art Fest. I'm here with Brian Murphy, who is the outgoing president of the Rotary Club. We could have to go.
Need a shirt?
Need a shirt?
I need an exit plan.
So, what's going on here? It is so exciting.
Well, this is a great area because this is like the kids section, so there's all kinds of things. What the Rotary is doing is we have 300 shirts, blank white shirts, and kids can come and decorate. Since 10 o'clock, we've been busy here with kids the whole time.
Wow.
And I know last year, I think we did about 150 shirts, so we doubled it this year.
Wow.
And I don't know, we may have enough, we may not. It's great.
You may not, because the weather here is...
The weather's perfect. It's absolutely perfect, especially after all the rain we've had the last couple of days. So it's perfect. The kids have been coming out here, again, decorating all the shirts. And these kids you want to decorate shirts, right? Get a shirt.
Yeah, go get a shirt. We got some friends here who are getting a shirt.
But it's a fun thing. And then Montserrat has a bunch of things going on here. There's silk screening bags for people. There's balloons. This is a great corner of the Arts Fest where kids get a lot of activities for them.
So this is the kids section right here.
Yeah, this is the activity section, I guess. Maybe not kids, because there's a lot of adults who are over here too having some fun.
And so how did you guys come up with this idea originally?
We've been doing this about I think about 5 or 6 years.
Yeah.
And one of our members thought it would be a good thing to do just to as some activity for the kids. There's plenty of shops along Arts Fest for people if they're looking for art or jewelry and that kind of thing. But it seemed a few years ago that there wasn't a whole lot of things for kids. So we thought, decorating T-shirts might be kind of a fun thing to do. And it's grown and grown, and we really look forward to it. And like I said, it's been busy here since it started at 10 o'clock. So
it's fantastic. It is a great idea, and the kids are definitely having a lot of fun. So for folks at home who don't know what Rotary is or what it does, can you give me a little synopsis?
Sure. Rotary is an international organization, but ours is a local club here in Beverly. We have 100 members here in Beverly, made up of men and women from the community, business leaders and businessmen and business women leaders. And basically, we have weekly meetings, but we raise money through various fundraisers. Today's event is free, but various fundraisers throughout the year, and we this year we've given out about $100,000 to Beverly for various things, whether it's scholarships for high school students. We help support the Beverly Bootstraps refrigerated van they just purchased. So there's a lot of projects. There's one of the banners off our tent here shows a bunch of the projects that we supported.
Okay.
So we're all over the place. So if there's something going on in Beverly, Rotary's probably helping doing it. So.
Well, that's really fantastic. Well, Brian, thank you so much for talking to me today.
Now, do you need a T-shirt?
I think I should. I think maybe I have to get maybe I'll make a BevCam T-shirt.
Make a BevCam T-shirt.
All right, that's excellent. Thank you again.
Thank you.
Bye.
We're here in line with Andy, and we're here. This is one of the most popular booths because it's free stuff. And this is free
yummy stuff.
Yummy stuff, free yummy yogurt on a stick, and it's free.
On
and
a warm June day.
Yeah, they got strawberry and blueberry. What flavor are you going to get?
I heard there was coconut. I'm getting coconut.
Do you like coconut?
Oh my gosh.
Oh yeah, there's a lot of people.
Coconut so
but
much.
It's a fast-moving line.
Good, it's good.
Because they're not taking. You don't have to give them a $20 bill and wait for change, right?
That's good. I'm burning the calories as I move up.
Right. So you can justify getting the yogurt. Yeah. Hey, this is terrific. Right at Arts Fest 2013 in downtown Beverly.
Yes.
And a lot of fun, a lot of activities, a lot of stuff going on. All right, let's order.
Oh, look at this. I want a coconut.
Coconut. All right.
And I'd like a
How's it going? Hi.
mango if you have one.
They have vanilla too.
Coconut.
Oh yes.
Mango.
And look at these.
Yay! Hi, I'm here with Jason Silva. How are you today?
Very good. How are you?
And you are a city councilor.
I am Counselor at Large.
Counselor at large. Well, thank you for talking with us today.
My pleasure.
What do you think of this beautiful day?
I think it's great. A huge crowd. It's a great opportunity to come and see what downtown has to offer.
Yeah, and so far, what have you seen so far that has impressed you?
Well, the local artwork's fantastic. And I have my family and 3 kids with me, so we spent a lot of time at the kids station making T-shirts and doing the chalk on the sidewalk. So it's been a lot of fun.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Let me see. Can I see one of your T-shirts?
Yeah, let's see.
Let's see.
Harry, come here.
Come on, here's Harry.
Charlie, come here.
Say hi.
So the Boston Bruins are the big
Oh, yeah.
nowadays. So there you go. Harry made a Boston Bruins.
Awesome.
Did a nice job.
All right. What else did you do down there?
Did you do chalk on the sidewalk?
Yeah.
What did you draw?
I drew a
Do you remember?
Not sure. Just
Forget?
something pretty. Yeah. So, what do you think of this beautiful day, huh?
I think it's great. I think it's fantastic. This is such a great event. It seems to be growing every year, year after year. So I think it's great.
It's a great for Beverly, for people to come see Beverly in all its glory.
It is. No, it's a great time to.
Oh, wait, here's another one.
No, here's Archie. Archie, come here.
Come on, Archie.
There it is.
What did you draw, Archie?
Pretty cool.
Pretty cool. All right, well.
It's a great opportunity to showcase what Beverly has to offer. It's a lot of fun.
That's great. Well, thank you so much for speaking with us today.
Thank you.
All right.
And I'm here with
Paul Turner.
Yes, Paul, and you actually handcraft a pewter. Is that correct?
Yes.
Okay. And now, how did you get started with this business of handcrafting pewter, Paul?
It started about 28 years ago as a hobby. And I went into a couple of stores and I just admired some of the items that were made. And I decided to try to make them myself. And it's a lot of trial and error, and I still make many mistakes when I make the items, on the spinning and also on the casting. The items that are cast in rubber molds, lead-free pewter. It basically will maintain the same finish that's on there now. When they're cast, they'll come out snow white. Then I'll antique them in a mild acid solution, tumble them, hand buff them, polish them, and take any burrs and so forth off of them. On the hollowware, which is behind us, that's all spun on a lathe. I use a round disc about 050, 040, 030 thickness of the disc. And the hardest piece to spin is something that has a very small diameter at the bottom, because what will happen if you spin it too fast, it'll rupture. You'll make a hole right in the bottom. The easiest thing to spin would be something like a round plate.
Right, yeah.
The diameter is very large. And they're all given a hand polish with a satin finish, 240, 280 grit on the aluminum oxide on a wheel.
And what is the composition for our viewers? What's the composition of pewter? What is pewter?
It's a high tin alloy. This is 93% tin, copper, antimony, and bismuth.
Okay.
The remainder.
And how do you receive? Do you receive it in a powder form or a metal form?
No, I get it as ingots for the casting and round discs for the spinning.
Okay. And now, how do you come up with your ideas for these molds? Do you make the molds or do you buy molds?
I do all of them. I do all the vulcanizing of the molds myself. I do not make the patent though. I'll get a patent from some jewelry company that's going out of business.
I see.
And then I'll get that and I'll vulcanize it in rubber and make the rubber molds. I have about 1,000 rubber molds in my basement.
I see. And now, so your studio is in your home? Is that?
Yes, in my basement.
Okay. And where is your studio located?
Foxborough, Mass.
Foxborough, Mass. Okay. And now, do you have a website, Paul?
No, I just sell at craft fairs.
You just sell at craft fairs, yeah.
As I say, it's a hobby.
Yeah.
I don't want to get too involved in it.
Well, it looks like you have some beautiful, beautiful things here. Some necklaces and pieces here that people can put on their mantelpiece or give away as
and
gifts.
The prices are very attractive, much lower than what you would see in any store.
Very good. Well, Paul Turner, thank you very much for chatting with us and telling us all about how handcrafted pewter is made.
Oh, thank you.
Hi, I'm here with Rusty, who is a children's book artist, among other artwork here, who also works with his wife Ingrid, who's going to come into the picture right now. Here's Ingrid. And Rusty's here at the Artfest, drawings for children for free, which is really exciting. I'm a child at heart. So maybe we could watch you, and I'm going to interview you while you're in progress. Can you do that?
Yeah, I think so.
Oh, I should do that. Okay. How about a snake? My son loves snakes.
Okay.
Can you do a snake?
Sure. What kind of snake?
Oh, we're gonna get spoon. Oh, a hooded cobra.
A spitting hooded.
A king cobra.
Hooded spitting cobra.
Oh, I'm very excited. This is so exciting. All right. This is a test. Can he do it while I'm interviewing him? I'm gonna come over here.
Okay.
How about that? Make sure the snake does not look like me.
I will.
No, I'm kidding.
Not.
All right. So I'll let you think for a second. And what I want to ask you is, how did you get started doing this?
Let me see. Doing drawings for children or in general?
Or illustrating children's books, or being an illustrator?
Oh, okay. I don't know what to say. I've drawn all my life. Yeah, I've drawn all my life, and I went to art school in Boston, at Mass College of Art, and graduated in 2004. And I don't know. I guess I've always done it.
Yeah. And okay, so maybe I'll be more specific. When did you first get paid to do it?
First, I mean, I took some
as a professional.
Yeah, I took some jobs in college that I did some artwork for pay, but yeah, I've since then I've been doing odd jobs. Ingrid and I have only just this past year have gone full time as artists, and so this is what we do full time now. So.
Well, that's really, really terrific. I'm sorry, it's a little hard to do this and interview at the same time. I'm so sorry. So if tell me about this book that's pinned up right next to you.
This is a book that I did with the Gloucester Adventure Organization out of Gloucester.
Oh, cool.
And it was it's a story about a dog that lived on the ship. So it's a National Historical Landmark ship that.
Oh, it's the Schooner Adventure.
It's the Schooner Adventure.
I know the Schooner Adventure.
Yeah. So so I did this for the educational program, and
that's really, really fantastic. I'm going to tell you, I'm going to be quiet for a minute while you finish that, and then I'll ask you some more questions.
I am not very good at drawing snakes.
And talking at the same time.
Yeah.
That's all right. You take your time. I wanted you to make this for my son Eli, who's now standing right behind us. Come around.
There you go. Show your finger back. Yeah,
We did distract you, so I apologize.
Not the best performance yet.
Don't worry about it.
Yeah. I don't know.
You know, now I distracted you.
I'm sorry about that.
That's great. That's terrific. So tell me about some of the other stuff here. You have jewelry. You have some beautiful. Is that the Adventure too back there?
No, that's the Roseway. I paint all these watercolors on location. They're plein air paintings, so they're done in one sitting. The Roseway was just on the Marine Railways for a week or so, and so it was just a happenstance that I was able to paint it there. and then I do local scenes around Cape Ann. On the right here are some block prints that I do. So these are editioned original works, and then we're also doing block printed greeting cards as well.
Well, that's really, really beautiful. There's definitely a maritime theme here. Do you live in Gloucester?
Yes, I live in Gloucester. So
You have a lot of good material up there.
Yeah, it's right there.
So if someone was interested in seeing your work or getting this nice book here, how would they go about doing that?
You can go to our website, rustyandingrid.com.
All right. Well, thank you so much. I'm sorry that I distracted you, but that was really, and thank you very much for the painting. You're welcome. Thanks.
College of Art, and you are at the Improbable Places Poetry Tour. And this is our finale and our third season. We're getting ready for the fourth in the fall, but I wanted to end in a special place on a special day. So the poetry tour was an idea. It's all about bringing poetry to places where you wouldn't expect it. And I have my three loves, poetry, Beverly, and musician. So I thought, so today is a great day to do that here because it's one of the best days in Beverly, and I get to share the stage with my favorite musician in the whole world, and some of my favorite poets are here today. So you're in for a special treat. And so I thought I'd kick things off and read a few poems, and then what I'm going to do is I'll introduce a few poets at a time. So get ready if you hear your name, you're next on stage, and then we'll also have some musicians throughout the day too. The bar is open, and there are 3 signature drinks. One is the Bukowski Barfly, which is quite dangerous, I've heard. Oh, that's cute. The other one is the Elizabeth Bishop Sidecar, my favorite. And then there's the Martina Spada, strong, fiery, watch out. We've never done this before, so this is, we haven't worked together in 20 years. So, stop it. I like it, Chris. Keep going. And right. So we have some poems that are about music, about the loss of vinyl, about what you do when you hear music, jazz, hip hop, and this one is more of a technical poem about a very important percussive maneuver called the 3 against 4. So polyrhythm, and it sounds like this. Okay? That's what the poem's about. Medeski, Martin, and Wood at dinner. For starters, we'll serve an old recipe in an African bowl. I'll be Martin. Salt peanut, salt peanut. Someone will yell, slam down 1943 wine, leaving it dizzy in the glass. And you, Wood, sure, it's your turn in the kitchen, will stand at the counter, plucking a chicken into consommé. Medeski takes the bone and pulls that parlor trick, the one where he makes us ivory earrings that jangle. Between courses, we all trade places. The musical chairs are sugared up partygoers on pop rock. And now I want to be Medeski so that I can tell a story, a you're not gonna believe it kind of story. But someone, maybe it's Wood, who never sits for a minute, says it's time for mashed potatoes. And things get heavy. We look under our plates for kin, salt a few napkins with tears. But I'm still telling the story about the 3 against 4 bar fight. The one where everyone walks away Reservoir Dog style. And then, out of nowhere, Martin serves us cornbread. Some in lollipop sticks, some in mugs, which is how some food just has to be served. And we all get quiet, thinking maybe we should wait for John Cage. Maybe he's just running late. But then someone, maybe it's Wood, but it could have been Martin, breaks the honeyed silence and yells with just his hands, "Pass the goddamn butter!"
Hi. Okay, I'm here with Zahava Younger.
Hi.
And Olivia Sullivan.
Hi.
And what brought you guys down here today?
We just came to look at the jewelry, mostly the jewelry. That's what we've been doing. Yeah.
And what are you gonna get?
Toe rings.
Awesome.
Yeah.
What else have you been doing? What else? I think I saw you with a yogurt.
Yeah. There's a great little like frozen yogurt truck down there. Free yogurt bars. They're really good. Yeah, they're like really good.
Free is always really, really good. So what else have you seen other than the toe rings?
We have really cool necklaces, headbands, earrings, bracelets. Yeah.
You guys kind of have a one-track mind. You're not really interested in the art, in the paintings?
Well, I'm always looking for artwork, for like colorful, cool artwork to hang in my bedroom and stuff like that. So.
Yes, you are.
Yeah.
What about you? Do you like the paintings?
Yeah, I like the paintings. I actually have some stuff in my room from here. So.
Oh, you do? All right. Well, ladies, I'll let you get on and go buy your toe rings and everything. But thank you for speaking with us.
Thank you. Bye. Bye.
Hi, I'm here with Phil Coleman, who is, I guess, the artist, or one of the artists, who are working on the mural here, the very exciting Castamoda, what will we call it? What are we calling the mural?
It's called Calle Casa. Calle, C-A-L-L-E, which means street in Spanish. So it's
Calle.
Calle, is that it?
Calle, 2 L's with the yes on. Calle.
I should know, my wife speaks Spanish. Shame on me.
All right, we'll edit that one out. Calle Casa.
And my wife's actually right around the corner over there.
Well, maybe I'm wrong. We'll have to see.
No, I think you're right. I think it's Calle, yeah.
Calle.
But that's the name of the mural. Calle Casa.
Excellent. Yeah. And how did this come about? How did we decide to put a mural here?
My wife and I, we have stuff on consignment in Janice's shop. We got to talking, and I told her I do murals, and she had this idea to do a mural here.
Yeah.
And it just came about from that. So.
Well, it's excellent. So tell us what's going on in the scene here.
It's going to be a street scene, as if you can walk or kind of enter into the street. And Janice wanted like a European type feel to it, mixed with some like Beverly elements. So, and these are all local people that will be in the mural. This man here is actually my next door neighbor.
Oh.
Should be on here today.
I think there should be somebody with a camera and somebody interviewing.
Sure, we could do that. Yeah.
Interviewing you.
We could do that.
Just
sure.
a thought, just a thought. Oh, so how long ago did you start, and when do you expect to finish?
We started about 2 weeks ago. It should have been done in 2 weeks, but the rain really held us back. Yeah. So hopefully, if the weather holds up, another week. So
obviously you can't paint in the in the rain, but no. But yeah, go ahead.
Painting in the sun is much more better for the spirit. So
it's better for the spirit and probably better for the longevity of the mural.
I think and it's hard to paint in the rain. Yeah,
it's kind of tricky, right?
Right.
Okay. Well, thank you so much for talking to us.
Sure.
All right.
What's your name?
I'm Andy.
Oh, that's right.
Sorry, I can't. I'm not looking. Show them your hands. Show them your. This is why I didn't want to. It's probably dry, but I wasn't taking any chances.
Come back in about 4 hours. These will be covered.
Awesome. Well, maybe we will come back in 4 hours. No, all right. Thanks a lot.
I'll be here all week too.
And he'll be here all week.
Right.
So come by and check out him working on it.
What's that?
I said tell the people to come by and check it out.
Oh yeah, come on by. Usually Monday through Friday, 9 to 5, if the weather holds up.
All right.
Next week it will be done. Keep your fingers crossed.
Thank you so much.
You're very welcome.
Okay. Bye.
Thank you.
Well, there you have it. Almost the end of another Artsfest Beverly 2013. It's been a beautiful, sunshiny day here in downtown Beverly. We've had a chance to talk to a lot of the artists, a lot of the vendors, and all their crafts. The crowds have really enjoyed it. We've had free ice cream and free yogurt, and the people have really enjoyed going up and down and visiting the various booths and seeing all the arts on display. So for BevChem, this is Walt Kosmowski for Artsfest 2013. Thank you for joining us.
Pero